Hello everyone. I just made a video not too long ago stating the 6 things I hate about my Foreman. Well, I couldn't leave that video out there without telling you the 6 things that I like about my Honda Foreman 2020. So let's get this video started. The first thing, and it's probably not going to stand out as much as everybody would think it would, but the first thing that I like about my Honda Foreman is that it comes with a locking front differential. Now, I'm going to come over here and zoom in on it. I haven't done a video yet showing it in action, but I am planning to do one. But that locking differential, I almost forgot this story, and I'll try to make it fast. I was actually out by myself out at Hewitt Station. I tried to go up a hill. I kind of went down backwards, slid down, and kind of went off the trail a little bit. Well, I couldn't get out, so I put it in 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive wouldn't get me out. I had to lock it into forward locking, and it pulled me out of it. I almost thought I was going to have to use my winch for the first time. So that is one of the things that I like, is that this Honda Foreman has a locking front differential on it. It saved me already, so I have to like it. Now, number 2, and this one probably everybody's going to like about the Honda, is that this bike has solid axles coming from the engine. There is no belt. This quad is not belt driven. I love the fact of that. Just to say I like it would just not be enough. I have to say I love that this ATV does not have no belt on it. It is solid axles coming out of that engine going, well, let me rephrase that. Solid drive lines coming out of that engine going to the axles. There's no belt or belts with clutches or anything like that. It's coming right from the engine, just like a truck would be. So that's my number 2 thing I like. Number 3 thing is that this bike has a 520 engine in it. Not just that 520 engine, the reliability of the Honda 520 engine. Now, I think I said before that it only has 2 more horsepower. Man, I still like the fact that it has that 2 extra horsepower. I can feel the difference on the low end of it. I like that fact of it. I love the 520 engine. I love the extra little goose it's got, and I love the reliability of it. So what number was that? Was that number 3? I think that was number 3. I hope I called it number 3. But moving on to number 4 that I like about my Honda Foreman is that it has this 3rd headlight. Yep, that's something I like about it, that 3rd headlight on it. I wouldn't think I would, honestly, at the beginning of it. You know, a lot of people say, well, let's just get a light bar. And, you know, I ain't putting down light bars, but a good friend of mine, we were riding, and he has a light bar on his dirt bike, and he says that light bar, the color on it, doesn't shoot through the dirt and the dust that we ride here in Arizona. This yellow beam of light that comes off these Honda lights, and especially that 3rd light, shoots through that dirt way better. It makes it so much more reliable to have that on there, especially if you're riding out in the dust during the night, you know. So I've already done 2 night rides, and I'm definitely like the fact that I have that 3rd headlight up there. So number 5, and this might not be something you would think of either that I like about my Honda Foreman, is the fact that these metal racks, I mean, Honda really stepped it up in 2020. I know they put this metal here for their new locking down boxes they have on it, but man, these racks are just so much more metal, so much more solid than any racks I think they've ever had on their bikes before. You know, and even the weight to be held on the Honda Foreman, 88 pounds you can put on this front rack. You know, I know I have the back rack over here that's covered with my Cabela's box on it, but that back rack can hold 176 pounds on it, and it's just as solid as the front rack. So that is something I like about Honda, that they have these nice, solid metal, I want to say that again, metal racks on their quads. So that was number 5, guys. And number 6, this is kind of, it might sound like it's 2, but it's really just 1. I like the fact that this quad comes with an auto clutch and has a braking transmission in it. I mean, there's no handheld clutch here that you have to pull in to shift that foot shifter. You can just pull it up, push it down. The only thing you have to do is engage this for reverse, but the gear up and down, you do not need any clutch. You just hit that clutch. It's an auto clutch on it. It is awesome. And when you can down gear that, and the transmission and that clutching system brakes you going down the hills, that is probably the most favorite thing, the most like I have of this quad altogether. I mean, I go up and down so many hills. I need to go slow, I need to go fast at certain times, and this to be able to shift back and forth from that is so nice and awesome. I mean, it just has it all in that factor to me. And once again, guys, you know, I've said it in other videos, that's my opinion, but I'll stand by that opinion. I love the fact that it has that automatic clutch in it, along with that transmission braking in it. Is so awesome. That's my favorite thing. That's why I had to put it as number 6 on this Honda Foreman 2020. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on the trail. Talk to you soon. Bye.